ಜೀತ್ ಸರ್
ಹೌದು, ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಜಿತ್ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಓಕೆ. ಒಂದು
he joined. Okay.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು ಮೇಡಮ್.
Yes, ma'am. Start.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure. A very good evening to one and all. I, Manisha Ullal, been given this opportunity to host today's program. School of Social Work, Roshni Nilaya Mangaluru, NSS and YRC unit organizes the webinar on the theme Household Waste Management. Thank you all for joining us today and being a part of this webinar. When you put the whole picture together, recycling is the right thing to do. Let's know that our time spent together has been blessed by the God. Extend your arms in the welcome to the future. The best is yet to come. I invite our Youth Red Cross volunteer, Hasina Muskan, to give a warm welcome.
Waste isn't waste until we waste it. Warm greetings to everyone present here. It is indeed a great pleasure to be amidst this gathering. On behalf of School of Social Work Roshnalaya Mangalore, I proudly welcome you all for this one-day webinar on household waste management. A man with great vision and mission, an icon for hard work, he is a resource person, Mr. Jeet Milan Roche, activist of National Environment Care Foundation, who has crossed the boundaries of excellence with great spirit towards the environment. I welcome you, sir. I warmly welcome today's keynote address, Ms. Evelyn Bennis, Secretary of Institute of Social Work, HOD of MSW Department, and who has excellent endeavors in social work. I welcome you, ma'am. My respectful welcome to our principal, Dr. Juliet CJ, who is also the president of today's webinar, who has been a pillar and constant motivator in the field of education. I kindly welcome our vice principal, Dr. Jenius Mary, who has been a constant support. My genial welcome to Mr. Obunaka, NSS Unit, Mrs. Veena BK, Assistant Program Officer, NSS Unit, Mrs. Anusia Shenoy, Program Officer, YRC Unit, who has all been the backbone of this webinar. My heartfelt welcome to YRC Program Officers, NSS Officers, and faculties of various colleges who has attended today's webinar. I extend my welcome to all faculties, volunteers, students, and participants who are all gathered here to add radiance to this webinar. Once again,
thank you.
Thank you, Muskan. We are glad to have Ms. Evelyn Bennis, the Secretary of Institute of Social Service, to administer the keynote address on the theme Household Waste Management. We would like to hear you from ma'am.
Thank you very much. Respected principal, resource person of the day, NSS officers, as well as YRC officers. I think there is some trouble with my mic. And all honored members of this NSS and YRC unit. Good evening to one and all. I consider myself it's an opportunity and a privilege to address this gathering on this, what you call it, household waste management. I have renamed it as home resource management or household resource management. On the outset, I congratulate the organizers of our college, that's NSS and YRC, and the respectable resource person of the day who is going to set all of us on fire. The enthusiasm, the interest, the selfless service of his in making many dreams a reality, which we have seen in our environment around in Mangalore. For the session like today on home resource management or household resource management, when we speak waste, immediately there is a negative feeling or emotions and a reaction. Whereas when we speak of resources, immediately the entire scenario changes and we become more and more positive, more vibrating, and you want to be part of it. Hello. You want to be part of it. Such a session that has been organized for our young people. My dear young people, you are the hope of our future. And you are the one who going to get affected by all what is happening today here and in our surroundings. To achieve, you will not mind it, the task that is involved, if you are interested and motivated. No external factors can motivate us. The issue like today, managing the home resources itself has to come from within. It cannot come from out. Mr. Roch can do his best today. Share all his knowledge, information, and techniques. But how ready are you to receive it? Do you have a question? Why should I save this environment? Is it my responsibility? Similarly, managing a home with all the resources is an art. And in the home, mother is the best manager. Whether it is reaching out to the members in need in the family or looking after managing, maintaining. Everything she can do efficiently because she has a love for the home. And her love drives her to use all those resources the best way possible. When you are interested, 100 and more ways to be constructive, creative, interested, and aware of what you are doing. See, this consciousness is more important. Life is a journey in which you will meet many persons on the way, many events you will encounter, many opportunities you will have to meet, to interact, to discuss, to dialogue, to share, and to come out with a new idea for the same reason or same problem. An original idea needs originality of your nature. If your nature is to look after the environment, to vibrate with positivity, to send out peace and peace vibes, then automatically entire environment we can make it more conducive for learning, for growing, for interaction, and for developing. So today the NSS unit and YRC unit of our college has selected an apt resource person to share his knowledge, his ways of dealing with this issue, getting everyone interested in it, interacting with them, and it is his passion that has been catching up with our students. But if you are not interested or it is not your cup of tea, in that case, it will be a real waste of time. if we accept, own up, that is our responsibility to manage our household resources effectively, fruitfully, we can make our earth a better place to live. We are the caretakers and we need to take care of it. We are guardians of this earth and we have to take care of it. And otherwise, we have to account it before God one day. We have an environment which we need. Environment doesn't need us. We should be very clear about that. The trees, plants, environment, they don't need us. But we human beings need them. Without the environment, we cannot survive. And our selfish motives have degraded the environment to this state. Now we need to work about it to bring it back to its original self. We know the global warming has affected so badly that we are experiencing right now the rain from so many months, so many weeks, and today the brightness thing we are feeling happy about. So we need to address from all directions these problems. It needs a multi-dimensional response with multitasking being the norm today. We use more resources than our requirement. Am I audible to you?
Yes,
Let
ma'am.
us ask ourselves
Yes, ma'am.
whether I am interested in promoting environment in the right direction. Do I make deliberate efforts right now to sow the seed wherever there is some mud? Because of the rain, they may sprout and grow. If you put 100 trees, at least 10 trees will grow by the next. Our forefathers, our grandparents had planted these plants, and we are surviving because of that. For our next generation, for our posterity, we have to give a gift, nothing other than a best environment for their growth and development. Let us be passionate about it. Let our concern be very indicative of the way that we live, that we give up our consumerist ways, that we live truly people of the earth, looking after and caring for it. Otherwise, something worse will happen to us in any way. So let's give our next generation a good environment, and that environment will give back the life that our children may not have got otherwise. Let's not allow our generation to die, but to live with hope, happiness, and fruitfulness. Once again, I thank the organizers and the principal for having given me this opportunity to I have not spoken on really what is household waste and why it is, because I'm sure Mr. Roach will do the justice. If I start, I will take the whole hour, I know. Mr. Obanath has given me only 5 minutes, so I suppose I have done justice to those 5 minutes. Thank you one and all, and let this session help us to come up with some real concrete action plans which we will accomplish and use even in the campus. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Mom, for being informative. A few reminder before we get started with the resource person's talk. Please feel free to ask questions regarding the webinar by unmuting yourself or putting a text in a chat box. We will reserve time at the end of the presentation to answer your question throughout today's event. And with that, I would now request our YRC volunteer, Teresa, to introduce our resource person.
Thomas Fuller said, "He that plants tree loves others beside himself." I, Teresa, YSC volunteer, here to introduce today's resource person, Mr. Jeet Milan Roach. Mr. Jeet Milan Roach, son of Vincent Roach and Rosie Roach, born on 26 April 1976. Completed his schooling at St. Rita's English Medium School, high school at Kashia, and college at St. Aloysius, all in Mangaluru. He is married to Selma and has two children, Ethan Roach and Nathan Morgan Roach, both studying in St. Aloysius College, Mangaluru, who are his great support in fulfilling his dream and vision. Having too much of stress in life, in order to keep him occupied and relieved from stress, he started planting trees around his house, his church cemetery, near the ponds and railway property, etc. Meantime, he got a job in Emphasis, an IT company, where he worked for 4 years, and later 3 years in Cognizant, also an IT company, during which he still continued his passion of tree planting. Having fallen in love with nature, Surjit Milan's mission is to plant trees and take care of them. In order to create a green Mangaluru, he has begun Mangalore Green Brigade. In and around the city, he has planted more than 1 lakh trees single-handedly. Not only has he planted greenery, but has also nurtured his work in empty land, cemeteries, unused railway and highway properties, temple roads, and dumping yards. He is also working on eco-friendly waste and garbage dumping. Working in hand with Mangalore City Corporation, is a member of MCC Civic Group. His leadership and community services, which includes planting trees, also educating students and inculcating the students the habit of protection of environment by planting trees, educating students in organic farming, planting in Western Ghats, involvement in Lauda the Sea project, doing organic farming in schools. He is also upcoming with projects in rainwater harvesting, water treatment, and waste management. He is a recipient of many state and national achievements awards like Aranya Mitra Award 2013 from Karnataka Forest Department, Pollution Control Board with the Environmentalist Award in 2016, Infant Jesus Church Man of the Year Award in 2017, Safran Foundation Award in 2011. In 2015, Center for Integrated Learning Award, Inventor 2019 Award. Recently, he received prestigious All Indian Catholic Union Century Award. He has been felicitated at many churches, temples, and education institutions and social organizations. Recently, with great words of acknowledgement, he received NECF Parisara Prashasti 2021 from Karnataka State Forest. Surjit is the inspirer of young hearts to be enthusiastic and protection of our Mother Earth, because heaven is under our feet as well as over our head. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa. We are now delighted and honored to have our resource person, environmentalist Mr. Jeet Milan Roach, who currently is a hardworking environmentalist activist of National Environment Care Foundation with the responsibility of greening the surroundings of the Pachanadi dumping yard with the different trees. I would like you to share your insights, sir.
Well, good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible to everyone. Well, let's come directly to the topic. As you all know, we are one in more than 8 lakh species. 1 in 8 lakh species. And this one species has destroyed the nature more than 50% as of now. All right. And this species called humans are the only species that generates waste. So humans are the only species that generates waste. So one scientist calls this species as the most insane species on Earth. Well, before I insult more humans or say bad about them, I would like to say something good also. There are a lot of good people on earth. If you don't find one, be one. Well, I'm going to quickly go through some of the things that we can do very easily at home. So home resource, as sister said. Well, I'm going to tell you how this waste, what you can see, can be converted into this beautiful looking manure. All right. Well, we all know, the waste that we produce. Basically, we produce 4 types of waste. As we all know, wet waste, dry waste, electronic waste, and hazardous waste. So I don't want to take you through all the waste that we create. Let's emphasize on wet waste. Why I want to emphasize on wet waste is because this is the waste that we produce at the most. Close to 70% of the waste that we produce is the wet waste. And that can be a resource, as sister said. You can convert that into a high quality manure. Now, how is it possible? All right, there are many ways where you can do it. If you have a open land, if you take a pit in a corner, make one pit till it's full, you put it into that and you start with a second pit. All right. A similar thing can be done in a composting bin like this. So this is a composting bin where you can easily compost your waste into a high quality manure. All right. So let me show you the waste that I managed to collect today for this seminar or this program. So you can see this first bin here, which is already filled. So I have left that for composting. So once the first bin is filled, we start with the second bin. We start with the second bin. All right. What you got to do is very, very simple. You just have to put all this waste into this bin. Now, what all goes into it? Veg, non-veg. Veg in the sense the waste that comes out from the vegetable, like the vegetable peel, fruit peel, leftover rice, jackfruit also goes into it. Even the shells, even the eggshells, you name it, any biodegradable, veg or non-veg. Even this, any vegetable or anything you put, you just have to cut it into a smaller bit, so that it will help to digest faster. Just spread it across in the bin. And we have something called microbes. Now, what is microbes? Microbes helps to digest this waste faster. It's the easiest and the fastest way to do organic manure. Now, this also helps to digest faster. It also helps in cutting down the stink instantly. A few months back, around 30 students had visited my house. I had bought this stinking plate into that room and they have witnessed it. You just have to sprinkle. Any stink will be cut down in just 10 seconds. So the major reason to put this microbes is to digest faster. It can be any waste. It can be citrus. It can be shells. It can be veg, non-veg, fish scales. You name it, which is biodegradable, can be composted very well. And the outcome is this. Now, how the whole process works, I'm going to brief that to you very easily. You start with the first bin. You put the waste every day, sprinkle the microbes. It will not take more than 30 seconds to do it. Every day, put the waste, sprinkle the microbes, your work is done. So if everybody does this, let's take an example of Mangalore City Corporation. Every day, 350 tons to 400 tons, 4 lakh kgs of waste comes into Pachanadi dumping yard. All right. So this we can avoid. This we can avoid by composting in your house. Right. So once the first bin is filled, you start with the second one. All right. Now, what will happen to the first bin? So as the second bin is filling, the first bin will take around 20 days to compost from the date of filling. If this bin is filled today, it would take another 20 days to compost. Now, how will the compost look like? This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. So I'm pretty sure this can be the best way and the easiest way to compost your waste. So I'm sure you would have a lot of questions. So I am ready for questions. Yes, somebody is asking me, can we make the microbes ourselves? Well, if you are a microbiologist, you could definitely do that. But it is just that you purchase once or twice. Once your manure is good of microbes, you can use this particular manure as microbes. But provided you have to do it at least, repeat it twice or thrice, then you can use this manure as microbes. So do you have any other questions? No, you don't need to keep the bins open. See, in fact, I have kept this bin in front of my house, just at the entrance. Yes, so do we have questions for me?
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಈಗ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಹುಳ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್?
ಹುಳ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದರ ಒಳಗೇನೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್. ಹುಳ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಅದು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಓಪನ್ ಇಟ್ರೆ ಅದು ಏನ್ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಅಂತೂ ಖಂಡಿತ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮತ್ತು ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್. ದ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್. So if there are no questions, means everybody is set to compost at home.
Yes, sir. We will.
Sorry, some
So there are some
messages are missing.
questions in the chat box.
Please. So there
So
are no
there are-
questions.
There's a question in the chat box asking how many days or weeks do we need to keep the manure?
How many days or weeks do you need to keep the manure? You can keep it for a long time. Doesn't matter. Or you can use it right away. Or you can store it as well.
There's another question, sir. Will there be water?
Yes, that's a good question. When it is wet waste, definitely there will be water. And that water is also a liquid manure. And it is also a pesticide. So if you want to use it as a pesticide, you have to mix it with 1:5. For 1 liter of liquid, you have to mix 5 liters of water. So this is how the liquid is collected. So there is a separate tank below. All the water drains into that separate tank below. So once in a while, when you want to use that water, you can use it.
Sir, there's another question asking how to drain them.
You don't need to drain it. It is got a separate tap. You just have to collect that water. So this bin also comes in different shape and sizes. This bin, what you can see, is for 4 families. We have different size of bins. It can start with, for a family of, for one family, it will come with 4 for a different bin for 4 families. Similarly, for 20 families, 30 families, for apartments. So we have different size of bins.
Thank you, sir. Manuel is asking, in rural areas, mostly the decomposing waste are directly put around the coconut tree or jackfruit tree and other plants. So is it better to first convert it into manure?
Not necessary. Not necessary. You can directly put that.
And Abhilasha asked, will it smell like strongly?
Yes, if you're putting too much waste, it might stink. Otherwise it shouldn't be a problem if it's a small quantity. See, one small family, uh, generates around 400 grams of waste, 400 grams of wet waste. So, you know, it doesn't matter if it is in small quantity. Might be even 2 to 3 kgs or 5 kgs of wet waste. If you're putting it to a coconut or any tree and mulch it with some mud, it shouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay, sir. Teresa says, where can we get the microbes?
Oh, it is available in our office, or in our godown. That is near Mangala Devi. You can always call me and we can give that. See, now microbes is not very expensive. It would cost you around roughly around 50 rupees in a month. Now, if you still want to save on your microbes, once you convert your first waste into manure, the second month you can use that same manure as microbes.
Okay, sir. There's another question asking, can it be done on a larger scale? What would be the challenges if it's done on a larger scale?
See, we have installed certain bins in many luxury flats and many flats in and around Mangalore. In Mangalore alone, we have installed in more than 60 apartments, and we are doing it a similar type of things for more than 5 institutes. So it comes in different sizes. Now assume you have a 30 apartment building, all right, with 30 apartments. You can still use it. We have different sizes.
Moving to the next question, sir. The manure which we get in the nurseries and the nature which we prepare in our house, is it the same or is there any differences between them?
See, the manure that is there in the nursery, we really don't know what are the microbes or the pH level in that manure. But that what you prepare at home, it is guaranteed that's a good manure. It is guaranteed that you have put good microbes and you have converted the wet waste into organic manure. So it is definitely a good manure.
Okay, sir. Brinda says, if it smells, do insects flies around the manure and what to do to prevent it?
See, if you have done something really bad, there are chances it might smell, but 99% it wouldn't if you put the exact quantity of microbes.
Thank you, sir. And there's another question asking, do you have any idea whether we can get the microbes in North India?
Yes, it is available online. It is available all over India. So that comes in 2 forms. One is the liquid form, one is the solid form. If it's the liquid form, you just have to spray on that. If it's the solid form, you just have to sprinkle on it.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
If you have any question, we encourage you to ask them or type it through the chat box. I hope we have done our best by answering many questions as possible through today's webinar. Thank you so much, sir. That was indeed motivating and extremely informative. Thank you
You're
for your
welcome.
words of wisdom.
You're
Moving
welcome.
forward, thank you, sir. Moving further, education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Now, I would like to call our principal, Dr. Juliet CJ, who had been instrumental to the organization journey. We would love to hear from you, ma'am.
Good evening. The resource person of the day, Mr. Jeet Roche, the organizing committee who have worked behind this webinar, Mr. Obnath Mehra, the NSS officer, Mrs. Anasuya Shenoy, the Youth Red Cross coordinator, YRC coordinator, Ms. Veena BK, the assistant NSS officer, our vice principal, Dr. Janice Mary, secretary of the institute, Ms. Evelyn Venice, registrar evaluation, Professor Vinita K, all the faculty and students who are present here. At the very outset, Mr. Jeet Roche, I would like to thank you for giving this great opportunity to a number of students, not only from our college, from various colleges, with regard to household waste management, which our secretary of the institute, Ms. Evelyn Venice, rightly said it is home resource management. And I really like the entire interactive session that you have had with the students. If it was a lecture, maybe our students will forget, but you have had direct interaction with them, with which they could clarify many of their doubts and the areas where they are interested in, right from microbes to large-scale bins. There were questions to manure, everything they had doubts, which has really meant a lot. And I'm sure our students are, whoever attended this session, are going to take this lesson from this virtual portal to your kitchen, to be practical and start doing it at home. Okay, any good practice actually begins from home. So here we need to see that a clean and healthy waste management, if it is there in a household, it is passed on to the neighborhood. It becomes a clean neighborhood. That clean neighborhood will again leads to a clean city. So you are going to contribute by making our own households based on healthy home resource management practices. So I congratulate the entire organizing team for taking up this topic, which is very practical, which is related to environment. And I am sure that this will lead to a lot of ecocentrism, not only just a responsibility or duty to do this, or because government wants us to do, we are doing it. Because Jeet Roche wanted, because we are doing it. No, it should be a part of your own heart that we care for environment. And this is called as ecocentrism. And I would describe Mr. Jeet Roche as a person with deep ecocentrism, where you care for the environment and you are also creating lungs for us. When you planted so many trees all over Mangalore you have planted, which is actually our lungs. We are breathing green air, we are in the fresh air because of this efforts that you have made. And thank you for giving our students an opportunity to be a part of this noble endeavor. Thank you very much. I once again congratulate the student team too. So take this lesson home and let us start from this moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Sure, ma'am, we will. And thank you, ma'am. Now, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you is a word when it is said with the whole heart and soul. It radiates peace, love, and harmony all around us. We have now our NSS volunteer, Namrata, to express her words of gratitude.
It's not joy that makes us grateful. It's the gratefulness that makes us joyful. Good evening. It gives me immense pleasure to express my gratitude to the dignitaries and invitees of this program. Firstly, I would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. Juliet CJ, who presided over this program. I'd like to express my deep gratitude to our resource person, Mr. Jeet Milandrush, for giving this valuable information on household waste management. I'd like to thank Ms. Evelyn Dennis, Secretary, Institute of Social Work, for her valuable keynote address. I'd like to thank our Vice Principal, Dr. Janice Mary, for her presence and support on this occasion. I'd also like to express my deep gratitude to our NSS Program Officer, Mr. Obanath Kesar, Assistant Program Officer, Mrs. Veena B.K. Ma'am, Youth Red Cross Program Officer, Mrs. Anasuya Shanai, for organizing this educative and informative program. I extend my thanks to Manisha Ullal for neatly mastering this program. I'd also like to express my deep gratitude to faculty and friends of not only our college, but also different colleges who actively participated in this program and made it a successful one. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Namrita. When you refuse to reuse, it's the earth you abuse. So let us all join our hands together to make our Mother Earth green and clean. Thank you everyone for making this webinar a huge success. A gentle reminder to kindly follow the COVID-19 rules. Wash hands or sanitize as often as you can. Mask up to protect yourself and others. Maintain social distancing. Get vaccinated, stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you one and all again for making this webinar a huge success.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
sir.
Milind.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Meet you again. Thank you.
Thank you, students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Sir, log out agudala.
Yes, you can end the call, Anusya ma'am.
Okay, yeah. I stopped.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you very
Thank
much.
Thank you, Veena.
Good
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.